Yo, check it out, check it out. Let's start. Right. Yo, it's your boy Von Keith.
Stay in hustle mode, got some brand new clothes, hit them with a pose, check what I just drove, my car don't touch the road.
YouTube, what's up y'all? Man, I appreciate y'all for joining me and for tuning in to my channel. It's Von Keith, the artist speaking, the one and only. So today we have another haircut tutorial. We are doing a mid to low drop fade. My boy, he has some waves going at the top of his head, so we're gonna go ahead and comb those out. It may not look like much right now, but I guarantee you when you comb the waves out, they become loose curls, especially when the hair is soft. So we're gonna start off with our number 2 wall guard. I attached them to my Badless Pro clippers. These are one of my go-tos. Now, I did modify these clippers a lot because I end up putting my Coco Hair Pro blades on these Badless clippers and they are just snipping. I mean, just look how the hair just falling off, man. But we're gonna go ahead and go with the grain. Look, you can already see the waves are starting to come alive. At first, I'm pretty sure you couldn't see anything because when you're combing through the hair, you loosen the curls up, and the softer the hair, the more you're gonna comb the waves out. But the waves are compact, so when you start to cut the hair down, then that's when you start to see the waves show a little bit more. Now, since we're doing a low fade, I'm prepping the area on the side of his head, and I'm going against the grain. I'm going with my number 2 guard. Now, I do have it all the way open because I'm not trying to snip too much hair. I just want to go ahead and start prepping the hair so I'm not fighting too much with the hair as we go along with the process. So what we do on one side, of course, we have to do on the other. And you see, I'm taking my time, man. I'm combing through and I'm cutting, combing through and I'm cutting, because his hair does go in different directions as well, especially on his forehead, on his hairline, should I say. You see, I'm going in there. I'm swooping to the left a little bit. Yes, sir. I'm really excited for this, y'all, man. We at 10K subs. Our views are getting up. My page is getting out there. So this is one of them videos that I feel like I should drop for y'all because it's going to be a nice banger and it's going to be something worth your while for watching. And especially if you're an up and coming barber, if you're trying to learn how to cut hair, you're trying to get some new techniques, this is the channels to watch. This is the channel to spread. Tell your other barber friends or your other fellow people that's in school who's really trying to get those unspoken rules of the barber game. That's what I'm here for. Now that we have the hair cut down and prepped, we have to start our guideline. So I'm starting my guideline very, very low because I want the area to fade as wide as possible because I like to stretch my fades. That's when you can really go show off your work as an artist, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and take my Andes trimmers. They have a Badless blade on them. Like I said, I like to modify my clippers a lot. You know, once you get kind of bored in this game, man, you start doing different things, you start becoming more innovative, or you start looking at how other people are becoming innovative, and you start wondering like, hey, why do you have that blade on those clippers? Let me try that. And hey, man, them things snip off, as you can see. So now I'm taking my gold Andes Masters. I do have my blades sharpened and they're sharpened and they're set to a 0 gap. So these are going to snip a lot easier for me. So I started with my lever all the way open. Usually I start with my lever on the like in the middle or on the 3rd notch. However, since these are sharpened, I don't have to do that. And his hair is soft too. And I want to stretch the fade. So that's why I'm starting on the 1st lever. And I'm just taking it step by step. You see in my POV angle, taking it step by step. Okay, now that we have the bottom blend faded and out the way, we're going to go ahead and start fading the mid area. So I'm going to take my number one Andes my number one Andes guard. I'm sorry, y'all. They are magnetic. So when you see the purple guards, they are the magnetic guards. These are the best ones to get. I don't like the clip-on guards unless they're the wall premium, because they do have a nice grip to them. But I'm gonna stick to my magnetics, man. They never fail me. But I'm basically just debulking the fade. You see, I'm flipping my lever between open and close. This is not a tutorial to where I'm just going very, very slow. I'm just showing off my work, showing off my skills as an artist. And I'm using this video to inspire you. So when you watch this video, you're like, hey, I want to construct a fade just like that. But if you do want a full length tutorial, me going step by step real slow, please comment, let me know. Or shoot me a message, it doesn't matter. Now today I'm giving y'all two techniques. This first technique right here is the raking technique. So whenever you want to see your fade still dark, but also you want to see the hair laid down, this is how you debulk the hair without taking too much off, without having to go back in with your guards. And now I'm just keeping my lever open, and I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup work, just notching through the fade, just making sure everything flows evenly. Alright, the fade is almost done. It's halfway there. So we're doing one side. Of course, we have to do on the other. So we're just taking our number one guard, and we're going to go ahead and debulk down, and then we're going to fade right back up. And after I use my number one guard, I am following up with my zero guard. So when I'm debulking on that midpoint of the fade, I'm always using my number one, my zero, and sometimes I'll go in with my wall half guard, or I'll just keep my lever open on my Andes just like this right here. And notice that I'm going with the direction of his hair. So if the hair is swooping back, you have to go the opposite direction. Alright, this is the second trick, alright? This is a razor comb. So you just put a razor at the end of the comb, and you just comb all the way through. I don't use the wide portion, I always use the smaller portion, especially when I'm doing coarse hair, because you don't want to debulk too much hair off, because you'll leave a gap in someone's head. I did it before. Well, I almost did it before, but I caught myself, thank goodness. Now, we're going to go ahead and take our foam wrap, and we're going to lay it down on the sides. I'm not putting the foam wrap on top of the hair because his hair is soft, and, well, sorry, my girlfriend was calling. But, like I was saying, I take the foam wrap and I lay the sides of his fade down, because it seems like my client's skin is a little dry, so he might have a mild case of scalp paralysis. So I try to just take the foam wrap to moisturize the sides, and then I take my wrap away pomade and I lay the hair down and I brush it really well. Now, before we slap that do-rag on his head, we have to make sure we debulk his hairline. The reason for that is because, like I was explaining in the beginning of the video, his hair is very soft. And when your hair is very soft and very curly, it tends to curl up on the hairline as well. Not everybody's hair does this, but a good majority of people's hair does this. Now, I did hit the hairline with the tap and go spritz just to make sure the hair lays down. You see I hit it with the do-rag, and now we have our wall details. These things hit like butter. They are magical, okay? Now, make sure you're getting your blades modified and sharpened, okay? There's a difference. Might have to make a video on that to explain the difference. But if your blades are modified and sharpened, set right, there's no reason why you should be whelping up someone's skin. There's no reason why you should have to press hard, okay? Now, once I usually line someone up, I follow up with that razor just to make sure that line is very sharp. I can see it a lot better, and I'm also getting all those unseen hairs. Now, after doing the hairline, we want to go ahead and take our magic pencil. I like to use a lighter tan pencil because it doesn't show too much, and it also blends a lot better with brown skin. Now, if it's a lighter tone skin tone, I like to use a white pencil. However, we're going to use this brown pencil, and we're going to make sure we're not pressing too hard because we need to apply some enhancements. Now, we're not doing too much. We're just doing a very, very light touch. We don't want that. We don't want the enhancements looking like paint, or we don't want a glossy feel to it. So I'm using Kiss Tintination Black, If you use the gun, that's cool too. You got the perfect mix. I love it. I just want to see all natural looking enhancements. That's it. Now we did hit our client with the do-rag earlier. So as an overachiever, when he has waves and his hair is curly like this, I like to make sure I lay it down again, and also it makes the enhancements just blend in a lot better with the hair and the skin. So let's go ahead and raise out that pencil. It's pretty much the final step of the haircut. Y'all already know, especially if you've been watching my channel and following me. Yes sir, man. Look at that fade, bro. Like when that fade at this angle right here, when you see that fade just gradually, I can't even explain it, man. It's just good artwork. But when you can see that fade just gradually fade out from the side view, that's when you know you did some work, man. That's when you know everything looks good. And then when you have the hairline intact, it's contoured to your client's forehead perfectly. There's no reason why someone should be hating on your haircut. And there's no reason why your client shouldn't be unsatisfied. Guarantee you. So after razoring out the pencil line, it tends to leave a little residue. So we make sure we take our trimmers. We don't want to press too hard. This is pretty much the third hairline, ladies and gentlemen. So after that third hairline, you already know we are done. And that's what makes these haircuts last at least 2 weeks. But it also depends on how fast your client's hair grows as well. So I'm gonna say 1 week to 2. Yes sir, it's the side angle right there, and that's a fade. This is the other side. You can see the directions of his hair are different, so of course the fade comes out different. So it's up to me as the barber to make sure everything looks uniform. Of course we gotta hit him with the spray, mirror check, and that's it. Hey y'all, I appreciate y'all. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Von Keith is out. Yo, check it out. Check it out. Right. Yo, it's your boy Von Keith.
Stay in hustle mode. Got some brand new clothes. Hit them with a pose. Check what I just drove. My car don't touch the road.